Hey everyone, it's me, Arthur Kade, Gideon Raff, Tim Kring. You guys have made some phenomenal shows in the past. I really enjoyed this dig. It is like the Da Vinci Code meets National Treasure with a little bit of love and sex involved. It's great. Talk to me about putting this show together. You've got some great actors involved, and USA seems like they really gave you a lot of leeway to do some cool stuff.
It's just been a dream cast that we put together, and to be able to film in these exotic locations around the world, to provide something to the audience that I don't think they've ever seen before is really extraordinary pleasure.
This show has so many twists and turns in it.
Right.
When you're putting it together, I know writing, especially because we're in the golden age of television, is crucial. Talk to me about putting these storylines together, because we essentially have three storylines overlapping and you've got to bring them together.
Well, it really started with Tim and I just having fun in his office, talking about where the story can go and what storylines we want to add to this and how they're going to converge. And then we had a tiny but very smart writer's room, and we spent a few months together and just had a really, really good time. It was the best writer's room I ever experienced.
I'd mentioned the cast. Jason Isaacs, who's over there. You have Anne Heche, Lauren Ambrose. I mean, really accomplished, award-winning, great actors and actresses. When you get a cast like that together, does the chemistry instantaneously work?
It certainly did in this case, yeah. And what you were saying about how the stories don't converge right away, what it allowed is that the actors got to be inside of their characters actually for a while before they started actually meeting one another. So when they did finally come together, they had been playing their characters for several episodes already, and I think it really helped with the chemistry.
One of the things I love is this show tackles things that are relevant today, topics that are relevant today. Does that create more of an oomph to it when you know that there's messages from a show that might get widely watched that are going to translate to the public?
Well, I think we're both interested in timely issues, in raising questions, not necessarily answering them in a didactic way, but raising them. So the show has a very thrilling level to it, just as but then there's a deeper one that if you want to go there, you can ask yourself about faith, about fanaticism, about religion, about what's going on in the world right now. And both Tim and I are very interested in these issues. So.
All right, guys,
at its core, it's still a genre kind of show that people will recognize as a thriller and as a murder mystery. So it rides along the rails of a very sort of traditional genre, but it has these other elements in it.
Congratulations, guys. Great show.